cooking some food at Senior Buns.
York?
Yeah, you know, I work here part-time. Should have asked if you wanted anything.
You know, guys, maybe now's not the best time. I have an unwanted visitor at the marshal office that has kind of been stalking me.
Oh, shoot.
You don't hear from me in a few minutes, then send help.
I'll come. I'm the only help.
What are you doing here, Richard?
Please be patient.
What? I don't want anything from you, man. What's that? What is it?
I think I'm catching a cold. I'm feeling a bit sick.
Is that from Dr. Smith?
Yes.
What do you want for it?
Please assist.
I'm very well aware of the conversation I had with Dr. Smith. So I know what he wants me to do. I also read that book you left me. What an interesting story you have.
You can thank me later.
I don't think I'm gonna thank you for anything, Richard. I really don't. I think you're just a man who gets obsessed. You've been obsessed with death, and now for some reason I'm also on that list, and I don't know why.
The merchandise is being carried away. Please rest.
Yeah, I need to write some fucking reports, man. The amount of shit that's happened in the past 24 hours, shit. We gotta write some stuff down, otherwise we are gonna lose track. What the fuck is going on? Oh, someone's calling me. Edgar? Mr. Castillo?
You're awake.
Yeah, this is my normal hours. I didn't expect you to be awake yet.
What is this? What is this little practical you're gonna finish?
Sorry?
I says, when is this practical you're gonna finish?
No, I heard you. I just don't understand. What practical joke you want about?
Do not act like you don't know.
I don't know what you want about. I swear.
Are all of you conspiring to drive me mad?
No, Edgar. No one's conspiring to drive you mad. What's happened?
Were you perched up on the mountain having a laugh?
What's happened?
Did you guys give him access to the house? Do you give him keys?
You want about the chicken man?
You probably think he's real funny.
No, I don't think it's funny because he's after me too. Is he up there right now?
You're pretending that you don't know. It's really funny to me.
I promise
No,
you.
he has just left.
Are you okay? Did he hurt you or anything? Yeah.
I have no intention of breaking my bail. Whatever schemes the government is concocting to try to get me to fumble, to take the bait, I'm not doing it. I have too much at stake. No one's going to. You guys are not gonna. You're not gonna drive me insane.
Scheme, man.
I am not a child believing in fiction.
Listen. His name is Richard Fritz. Like I told you the other day. Oh, fuck.
Where did you learn this from?
He's been around a long time. So I learned it from back in the day, like I'm talking 7, 8 years ago, when he was chasing down civilians of the city.
Is that when you give him the keys to the house?
No one's giving him keys to the house, the best of my knowledge, Edgar.
Oh, he just walks in and out.
I've seen him turn a corner and disappear. Maybe I'll come up and we can talk about this, huh?
Are you coming alone, or is he coming with you?
Edgar, no, nobody's walking with this guy.
When will you be coming?
I'll come up in 5 minutes. I gotta help PD out a little bit, and then I'll come up.
Adios.
Bye-bye. Fucking hell. I think the chicken man's a fucking David Blaine stunt, man. Hey guys, I gotta go, you know, Edgar's up on parole in his house.
Oh, okay, dog. That sounds good.
Yeah, he's been stalked by some crazy guy in a chicken mask, so I gotta go make sure he's alright. Alright. Yeah, it's fucking pissing it down, man. It's fucking pissing it down. What is Edgar doing around so early, man? Is his sleep schedule that far? He's on the DJ schedule. That's funny, dude. I swear to God, I've seen more of those fucking peyotes recently than I have ever before, and it's because of fucking pestilence, man. Is there a YouTube summary of the story? Not from me, but I know. Guys, help me out. Who's the YouTuber that's been putting them together? I don't know whether. I know there was someone doing like the faceless recaps. Is Sarah Wants a Cookie? Yeah, that's the one. But is she doing all the normie everything stuff too? Pesto, Chicken Man, everything? Yeah, this is a very like widespreading story, Decker. I'll be honest. But listen, I'm open. Obviously, not when I'm in a scene or something. But I will absolutely, and chat will answer any questions. A bit not up to date? Okay. Yeah, Norman was active in 1.0 before he died. So. I think the best TLDR for what we're about to go into. Fuck, this is gonna be okay. When I say TLDR, bear with me, okay? Essentially, the man we're about to go speak to, his name is Edgar de Castillo. He's a very dangerous man. He's done some very bad things and murdered people and shit. And he had made a deal with death that gets supernatural. And for one way or another, he didn't come through with his deal. And so he died and went to purgatory. And not too long ago, he got out. And now he's under house arrest because he's being charged with all the crimes that he did before he died. But now the Chicken Man, aka Richard Fritz, is stalking him at his property. For what reason? We don't know. I wonder who that was. The Chicken Man is another semi-supernatural guy who's been around for a very long time and has ties with both death and pestilence. So it's pretty loopy, man. Why is Edgar in house arrest? So he's been charged with several murders. I think he might be getting serial assaults and killings. And so as part of his bail, he can't leave the house he's in. There is a lot more than what I've just said. Believe me, there is so much more, but that is the best TLDR I can give without overwhelming you with info. So right now, I'm going to be 23 up at the Grapeseed Parole House, meeting with Edgar. I'm going to be off comms.
Okay.
trust me. How are you getting on?
Well, as you can see, the weather is having an effect on the interior. We're having a little bit of flooding here. It seems as though the roof is getting moldy.
Yeah, this is bad. Have you who runs this place? Owns it?
Delbert,
Delver? Okay. Is there someone we can chat?
this way. You're gonna have to jump. Do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Can you grab this chair and move it over there?
Sure. There. God, these one of these IKEA ones. They're heavy, man.
Okay,
Here we go.
give me 1 sec. Watch the door. Make sure no one coming in.
Oh, okay. Shit. I don't have keys. Shit. That's not good. Though. I'm trapped in here.
Yeah, can you do me a favor? I need some assistance.
What's up?
Can you go on the other end and put your back to the table and then just push with your legs? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I mean, I
Put
can
your ass
try.
against the table, and I'm gonna pull from here, and you push from there.
Wait, let me see what I can do. Hold on.
Do you see how I move the table this far?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Edgar, you listen. What's
Do you see that in the ground by the door?
your bed?
You don't see by the door.
No. What am I supposed to see? Are you feeling okay yet?
Okay, we should probably get out of this room.
Okay.
I've just been doing a little bit of barricading.
You barrack.
I can't get out of here. I have to move this dresser out the way. Turn around while I lift it. In case I
Okay.
let out a groan.
I think it's a bit of a fire hazard to kind of block the door, you know.
Come on. What if the police guy is going to play this game and hand random pendejos my
Hey,
keys?
the
I'm gonna have to
police
find other
ain't
means of
playing no
blocking the door.
games, man. I'm telling you.
Come on, we can talk in here.
Okay. Oh, this place is nice.
You can sit in the corner.
Thank you. Right. What? I know what you think is going on, but listen, the chicken man ain't walking with no cops, man. I can assure you. Has he contacted you again?
Did I not say he was here?
Right,
Did I
we
not
don't
say he's
speak
coming
much.
in and out of my house?
Okay. Have you seen him inside?
See, senor, I would not be making it up.
No, I don't. I don't believe you would.
It's an issue because I'm not trying to violate my bail. And if a man has access to the keys and is unlocking my doors, it is not my fault. I do not want them to use this against me.
I don't think anyone's going to use this against you, Edgar.
I also
Oh.
don't like this sick bastard trying to scare me, like I'm some type of school child.
He does the same thing to me. Were you informed by Gravy or anybody about him being here yesterday yet?
No, I was cooped up in my study all night. I didn't come in or out.
Okay, well, we got here. Well, I got here yesterday. I wasn't here for him or you or anything. I just drove past and I saw his muscle car parked outside on the grass, but like directly outside. It might have been this window actually, and we were kind of concerned. We knocked on the door. You didn't answer. So, you know, I called for backup. We cleared the house. He wasn't here. You were asleep, I think, at the time. And he had left a book in the house. But, you know, given it was evidence at that point of trespassing, we took it. Well, specifically, the police took it for evidence process.
What type of book was it?
An old book. I believe I got a book of a similar copy. He left it at the back door of the marshal office where I work at. Uh-oh. Music's about to go crazy. Okay, we're good. Listen, I know this is all pretty nuts. But, for one, like I said, I can assure you no one's working with this guy. He's both psychopathic and, well, you know how you didn't believe me about all that stuff that I said about what happened to you? You probably wouldn't believe me about this guy either.
Well, I would believe him because I seen him with my own eyes. But you are telling me he's a psychopath and to beware, but do you not see a problem?
I see lots of problems with this guy, yeah?
Excuse me for being a bit selfish here and thinking only of myself, man. Now you may saunter around with a revolver in your hip. Meanwhile, I'm not even allowed to have a kitchen knife.
I understand your concern.
I have to content myself with barricading the door. With a table, with the drawers and the dressers.
How many times has he been in the house?
Several.
Okay. And has he spoken to you at all? Has he called you at all?
He doesn't speak, senor. Not in the way me and you are speaking now.
Yeah, I'm aware. Old, like, recording type. Like he's playing it on a Walkman, right?
See. What is this? ¿Qué pasa? Can you... Benny is back.
Oh yeah, Benny is back.
Where is he? Is he with you right now? He was with you yesterday? Where was he staying? Did you show him? Did you tell him where I'm staying? Did you give him my parole officer number as well? I need you to text me his number. Okay, adios. No, I'm talking to someone right now. You know my little cousin is back.
Yeah, he tried to call me yesterday, but I was busy, so I said I'd get back to him this evening.
What am I to do with this fucking chicken fucker?
I wish I had an answer, but I don't. Because I don't know what he wants with me either.
Well, senor, I don't want to fall prey to a victim to a psychopath before falling victim to the law. Can I request some sort of hearing to make a request? Is this possible? Some type of emergency counsel?
What's it like? Get you moved or something? Yeah.
I would not be so presumptuous as to ask to be moved, but perhaps to have some sort of guard, some sort of defense or protection here. If I cannot wield the weapon, perhaps somebody else that the government assigns, or I can point out it make no difference, as long as there is someone here to protect me.
I mean, I would, implore you to at least try something like that. Maybe post on your case about, what's been happening, and I can obviously back up your claims because I've seen him here too. So I can attest to him being, dangerous, and you can kind of post and ask for a special hearing for enhanced measures for your security, if you like. I think that's probably a good idea.
Perhaps they will allow me to, if not to carry a weapon, to make certain... Will I be allowed to have in like a booby trap?
I don't know about that. I don't know whether your parole officer would be happy about it.
You're an Englishman, but perhaps you have heard of him. His name is Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He was a Vietnam veteran, and when he came back to the United States, he was bullied mercilessly in a town by Oregon. He was wrongfully charged and accused and harassed by the policia, so he took to the jungle, where he was pursued, and he made many booby traps.
Is he on about Rambo?
He was able to sharpen many sticks, attach them to a tripwire, so that if you stepped like a wall of sharp sticks would impale your body. Could I make something like that?
I wouldn't advise you of creating any improvised weapons. No.
Don't you know who is Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, I know. You can't turn this place into Home Alone, man.
See, well, he had this trick where he would attach a big heavy paint bucket with a string attached to a little lever attached to a doorknob. When a person would open the doorknob, the lever would cut the rope, and a big paint bucket would slam on the guy's head. Can I have something like that?
I think you got to talk to your parole officer, Edgar, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the answer is gonna be no.
Okay, then what do you recommend?
Be honest, I don't know whether there's much to do against this guy. Have you asked him what he wants? Well, not exactly the type to give straight answers anyway, but maybe just try asking him next time he's here.
He told me without me asking.
What did he say?
The first time he told me he's gonna rescue me. And the second time today he told me he's gonna take me to a party.
Okay. That's
Did
not
he tell you,
great.
Did he tell you something similar?
No. No, he hasn't said anything like that to me. Any details about this party?
I don't fucking know. He said I wanna take you to a fucking party and I just stood there.
Okay.
I was convinced you guys were watching from afar and it's like bait to try to get me to violate.
No, I told you that this guy rammed me off the road in his muscle car. He's come after me with a hammer.
I would just like it to be on record after you leave here. In case it happens later, they say, why didn't you say, why didn't you report or anything like that?
I'll write this all down in the report, Edgar. Don't worry.
And if this psychopath kill me and I am defenseless, I wish it to be on your conscience and your responsibility.
I didn't want to say this, Edgar, but the chicken man can't be hurt. Like, you can't... I've seen this... Wait, maybe I haven't seen this guy.
Amigo, give me AK-47. I heard him.
Edgar, I shot him in the back with 10 rounds of 5.56 and he did nothing.
Amigo, I fucking... I seen a man being shot with AK-47. Trust me. I don't give a
So
fuck
have
who you
I.
are. One clip of that and you going down.
I'm
Trust me.
telling you, this is not the kind of guy that can just be hurt, man.
I've seen 3 different videos live leak. It was so realistic. It was like I was there with AK-47. They always falling down, growling and murmuring.
Yeah, I've seen those videos too, Edgar.
You know live leak?
Mm-hmm.
See, I suppose you would. Police usually are a little twisted.
Okay, there's no need for that. I'm not twisted because I live leak, okay? I'm just twisted for other reasons.
You know, you mentioned the other day you hate when someone puts down the badge and then immediately becomes a fucking criminal bastard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I am never surprised because I have a theory that only the sick and twisted become police, yeah. You have to be sick and twisted to be able to endure and willingly sign up to be spit on, harassed all day, be shot at, and be killed for a meager wage.
You might be honest on it, man. You might be honest on it. Don't you remember that you the first time we met was when you came to apply to be DOC?
See, if I was accepted then and brought onto the marshals, my whole life would have been different.
Yeah. So maybe you were one of those sick and twisted people, huh?
Perhaps, senor, I don't deny what I am. At all. I don't believe I have that malady. I am as you see me. Well, senor, I will not say I am convinced, but I will presume to believe what you have told me. In your unrelation to this Fritz fucker. Also, I feel, although I have done my duty on bail and have alerted you to this man's presence, that he has been here.
I'll make sure it's reported to the right people, and you know, I urge you, if you feel like your life is in danger, then make sure it's publicly noted on the docket. It's probably a good shout. You got books here, like you read that.
I have a picture book here.
Oh, wow, that's it, huh?
I got some magazines that
Flash.
My
Oh, hit a roach?
What?
I saw a
Oh,
cockroach,
see.
mate.
No, that's why I
Well?
don't use this room often. See.
It's disgusting.
Well,
Oh, God, they're
what-
everywhere.
Listen, but I will always take more books. Please, I will take as many books as I can get to read. I prefer it to the internet.
You got any requests? I mean, I can always bring you something down.
How about the Holy Bible?
I'm sure there's a copy of that lying around somewhere.
Okay, when can I expect you to bring me?
I mean, I can go get you a copy now if you like from the library.
See, please.
Edgar, I have a question. Have you been contacted by anybody strange lately yet? Other than this guy?
I mean, what qualifies as strange, senor? My number's in the yellow pages. Random people do call me.
I'm specifically asking about the faceless.
See, they were just here before you left. We were sitting down playing Nintendo's 64, Donkey Kong. The night before we were playing Monopoly. It was me, the Faceless, and what's his face? And Big Gray as well. He was playing with us, Monopoly. Gray is a terrible person to play with. Get this, he gave all his properties away to him, to the Faceless, and all he got in return was like a few $1,000s. Not understanding that it's not the cash that matters, it's the cards and the potential for later on down the line.
But took you for a Monopoly player.
I love Monopoly, amigo.
Okay, Edgar, well, you know, if they contact you again, you make sure you let us know, okay?
Do I let you know?
I'd appreciate that.
Okay.
You know, I heard about the 3 visitors you had across the street. Ones with the masks, playing golf. You didn't tell me you had you'd been kidnapped to the golf course. Shit.
I thought that was common knowledge in the department, as there were many officers present.
Yeah, it's news to me. What was it all about?
Senor, if you have mentioned them, you understand that this organization is not one that trifles.
So the people who kidnapped you were working for them.
I'm not sure. All I know is 3 strange men came, did a golf swing. I took no heed of it, came inside. I was then kidnapped against my will, taken underwater, black bag over my face. Then after what seemed to be an eternity, I was dumped in the golf course, smacked over the head with my leg broken.
Where did they take you in the submarine?
They had me on a jet ski first. They were headed straight for the airport. They weren't talking to me, but they mentioned something in the radio about extraction. When we arrived to the airport, apparently the entire PD was there. So they turned around and go to a cargo ship. They made me climb it. And then when it seemed like I was going to be saved, that my savior was imminent, they directed me into the water. There was a submarine or something like a submarine waiting for us there. The rest I did not see. All I know is what seemed to be like an eternity later, we were brought up above water. And eventually made the way to the golf course.
What do you think the reason for it all was? Yeah.
You tell me, senor. What do you think?
I don't know, because they weren't trying to break you out. Because they wouldn't have dropped you off at the golf course. Which makes me think that they probably had a conversation with you. And I don't necessarily expect you to tell me what the details of it were, but...
I will tell you this. That whoever it was that tried to take me to the airport were novices.
And you said that the people across the street with the masks on, they turned up before you were kidnapped? Or after?
About hours and a half before, 2 hours before.
Interesting. Okay.
They pulled up and Senor Gray was the one who pointed them out to me. He pulled out his camera and started snapping photographs with it. I'm surprised you don't know this. It's all in them. I'm sure they documented the whole fucking thing.
I know it. I know it. I didn't realize the order of the events, though. Off the record, Edgar, did they ask you to work for them? Again?
Like this. This is what they did, like that. Hour and a half later, 2 hours later, maybe 30 minutes, I'm not sure, I don't know the timeline. That's whenever I was grabbed. I was really puzzling is the fucker that grabbed me is just some fucking 2-bit criminal Or at least one of the fuckers that was busted.
Who was it?
I don't recall his name. He was like... He was Perez, Oscar, Omar, something like that. Octavius,
Let's see, okay.
Xavier, I'm not sure. Something along those lines. But he's a 2-bit piece of shit. If an organization like that wants something, they get it.
Guess my question would be, and I don't need an answer, but you're not trying to break your bail. You're trying to at least face the accusations against you. Which makes me think that you might be a different man than you were before. So, my question that I'm asking myself is, does that mean you shall no longer want anything to do with that organization?
That is to imply that I had something to do with them prior.
Okay, we had pictures of you meeting with them. We know you had dealings with them.
You have pictures of Edgar meeting with who? With this organization?
With the man in the blue suit.
Bah! Are you sure it was not a Halloween party, senor?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Listen, I'm not here to interrogate you, nothing, Edgar.
It's okay, amigo. I will explain you something, senor. If these pictures were in fact no reproduction, some sort of photo manipulation, I will say one thing. Because I endured too much 6 years ago. Little Benicio lost his older brother. I lost the chica I love, and I lost my fiancés. So I know something or two about this organization. Whatever scary stories you were trying to convince me of, whatever insane happenings and theories every pendejo that come here telling me about Freg or whoever, these scary stories is not worth being afraid of. For if that organization decides to stretch its long finger and tap you on the shoulder, then you will have a real problem and something worth fearing over. I don't know what that was that day when they pulling up, and I cannot explain the kidnapping. But I have a feeling that if you were selected, you too would be hard-pressed to refuse. For you wouldn't have a choice. However, as it stands, if my security is good, and there is a constant police presence and supervision, then I don't have to worry about being approached. I don't have to worry about an offer being given and whether I have to think about whether to accept or refuse. Because there will always be the law next to me, protecting me.
Well, I'll just put this out there that obviously it's only a few days now before no longer on house arrest.
Unless they decide to extend it or something.
If that is possible. But if you change your mind and you'd like to cooperate with my investigation into this organization, we have facilities that can hide you away if that's the kind of thing, you know.
Hide me where?
We have safe houses, Edgar. Place is off the books. I'm not trying to pressure you into doing anything because I know the danger that these people pose. But just think about it.
Are you speaking out loud or are you whispering?
Should I be whispering? Is somebody outside?
No, but we can never be too careful. I want to say you something. I don't wish to be contacted by them. It is clear that the day they come in here, they give me an order. The swing went to go to the golf course. I refused, and it seems to me I was taken there by force. Beaten, had my leg broken, and left there. As it stands, it seems as though the constant supervision, the surveillance from the policia, has been keeping them at bay. And I do not like the prospect of my house arrest being done, and for me to have free reign to go there. I don't wish to get into any trouble before my court case. Perhaps I don't wish to be contacted with these people at all. Perhaps you can do something to extend my bail.
You want me to extend it?
As long as I am here, the policia is forced to constantly look in me.
I'll see what I can do. And if that's not a possibility, I can set you up somewhere safe.
It must be done in an extremely subtle way. If word gets back that it is something that I voluntarily asked for, it is going to be my ruin.
I understand. As long as it's something, as long as it's something you want, I can probably organize it.
If I need to do something to make it seem like I'm a flight risk, I'll do it.
Leave it with me.
Be extremely, extremely, extremely careful who you share what I say you with.
I understand.
I recall when an entire city and the entire government's resources were bested. And the collective effort of everyone was still no match to protect Beric. I am reminded every time I look in his hand. Do not be the cause of my death, senor.
I don't plan on it. Thank you, Edgar. Interesting indeed. It seems maybe that Edgar wants out. Do we trust him? Maybe? 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 I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Either way, it's pretty interesting. I've got to take this phone call because it's from someone pretty important. So just give me a minute.
Fine.
I'm just gonna go. I'll step out.
Okay.
Hola.
Hello. Is everything all right?
He's here, senor.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming up.
Listen. He's across the street. Okay, you need to come
Okay.
now. He just got in his car. I think he's leaving.
Okay, I'll come up anyway. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
I gotta go, Lily, but listen, I'll leave it in your hands. You know, whenever you want to work on this, just, or if you got any questions or anything, just give me a call. I have no issues with you staying here. Like, there's nothing in here right now, so it's not like top secret or anything. You know what? But
Oh,
this
yeah,
is,
no
This is
problem.
my only request.
Okay.
If anybody asks what's in here, it's classified.
Okay, I promise I won't tell anybody or show anybody.
But, like, that's not, like, it's not really classified, but, like, I want you to say it's classified anyway, you know?
So it's super fancy. No, I get that.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'll be like top secret. I can't tell nobody.
Thank you, Lily.
It'll make me feel
Hey.
cooler too.
No, he's
I'm gonna
gone.
go to
He
bed
left.
though. I'm gonna start working on it tomorrow.
left?
He left.
Okay?
He drove toward the
Okay, thank you,
Alamo
Lily.
Sea.
Thank
I
you,
didn't
Mr.
see if he
Garner.
went left or right. I don't know if he took the Calafia trail or he went left. I'm not sure.
Was he just watching you? Or is that what he's doing?
See. He's in the car, like parked across the street, and he was just watching.
Were his
Whenever-
eyes glowing?
He was too far for me to tell.
Shit.
But
Okay.
it's him. See,
Okay. But did he have his mask on or off?
he was too far to tell. I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. I'll be up there soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, fuck. I was reading. Hello. Listen, the chicken man's been spotted up by Edgar's house. He just called me, so we should head up there and clear him out. Edgar said he's gone, but let's just go make sure everything's all right.
A from 76.
Also, that key I gave you was the wrong key, so I gotta get that back from you at some point.
Okay, no worries.
Move it. Shit! Fucking Taurus! I'm stuck. Okay, press pause. Pause the dramatic music. Yeah. Why is it twerking, man? Chill out. This ain't Cars 3. Come on. Hurry up. The deer got spooked. I forgot about Edgar's Bible. Resume intense music. Alright, Chris, be on the lookout for a black muscle car, possibly red headlights.
Confirm, I'm coming up East Joshua Road just to see if we took any backwards in the scene, so far.
Copy. I'm gonna go north around the Alamo on the west side. There's so many panthers. Oh, uh-oh. We gotta send it. That was not intentional, I swear to God. That I was losing control. And I just sent it. Hey, it worked out. It was pretty wicked, huh? You want anything, Chris?
No, nothing. I just arrived at Edgar's house.
I'll do a quick code 6 and then I'll put my head in. I got nothing.
Okay.
I was up on the roof, and I think he saw me pull out the phone and he took off.
Did he do anything else other than just watch you from the rooftop? Was
No,
that
he
it?
wasn't on the rooftop. I mean, he was earlier on the rooftop, but the main place he's been over there. But you see that flatbed that doesn't have a truck attached to it?
Uh-huh.
That's where he's been staying.
Interesting.
He parks his car and he just starts walking back and forth.
Let's see if he dropped anything. Oh, man. I really do hate the flashlight animation, man. Why can't it be more natural? What does it look like? So there. I mean, I can see the tire tracks, but that's about it.
Apparently, Princess texted me last night saying that she saw the car up here, so he's been hanging around hanging around.
Interesting. How is Princess aware?
Hmm?
How is Princess aware of the whole thing?
I think she was up here at Edgar's place.
Okay.
Yeah. This was, I think, in the middle of.
Did you find
everything
something?
last night.
No, there's nothing over there other than the tire tracks from, I guess, him driving over.
I could have sworn either he or someone else dropped this off. There was another, but I smoked it. Since I'm all out of my...
You smoked this random cigarette, Edgar?
Smell it, it don't smell wrong, it's just a cigarette.
if it's laced.
Well, I haven't killed over yet. I don't know. I was waiting for you to come.
Jesus. Okay, I'll check it.
Okay,
And he-
maybe I don't know. Maybe doing some consistent rounds around here, having like an unmarked rolling around, because I don't think this is gonna be the end of this guy. He seems pretty fucking committed.
Oh, absolutely, he is. Yeah. I can see what I can do in getting that kind of thing sorted. I can tell you that
Maybe.
PD's pretty low on numbers right now, so it'll have to be one of us.
I understand, because I'm feeling a little bit of fatigue and I need to rest my head now, and I don't want this guy creeping into my room and killing me in my sleep.
I understand. I'll personally come up here every now and then to check he's not here. All right.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go to sleep then. May I have your number, Marcia, so I can contact you in case Dark is not around?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put my number in.
Monka. Monka
There you
music.
go. It's Chris Peters.
Wait, I never got your number. Oh, it's in the yellow pay.
Yeah, Yellow Pages. Yeah.
Okay, let me list.
Other than myself, have you had any visitors today yet?
CI 311, the man named Vincenzo has come. He's offering to be my an additional lawyer. Let me see. I think
Interesting,
I have a
alright.
record of the 311.
Just text that my way so I can get it to Gravy for record purposes, all right?
Okay, I will text you the exact message right now.
Perfect.
Is there a character count limit to text messages?
I think so, yeah.
Did you get a photo of it or on your phone or not?
Oh, I can just do that.
I mean, yeah, if you can, yeah.
Okay, this is the first one.
Okay.
Take a look. He said he was here for the Department of Justice.
He said he was, what, representing the DOJ yet?
Probationary attorney, he said, from the Department of Justice, being sent to me.
I see, okay. Who's your current attorney?
Oh, I'm
What
sorry.
the hell, Edgar?
I saw. No, yeah, I thought I saw. Sorry.
Yeah, you
No
had a
need
massive
for that.
mosquito guys. They're really bad up here.
See, I didn't want to be the one to tell him.
Who's your current attorney?
Silas Moreno.
Okay.
All right, that's my number, Edgar.
Oh,
Just called you.
perfecto. Marshall Peters.
That's the one. How'd you know Jenny Hall? You guys
Ali
friends?
is the one who came to visit, and she just came with her.
Oh, she came with her. Oh, okay.
See, it's the first time I ever met her.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you getting those over. I'll get everything in the report, and I'll get everything we talked about today in the report as well. All right.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go rest my head now.
Okay. You take it easy.
See you
Adios.
well, Edgar.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate the backup.
I'll make some regular rounds whenever you go to sleep. Because
Okay.
I also am going to be checking up on Humane Labs every so often too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So,
All right. Sounds good, mate.
Yep.
Have you missed much today? You missed bits and bobs, so nothing crazy.
here's the key before I forget.
Oh yeah, hand me that. It's the wrong one. I'll get you the proper one. Actually, I might be able to get you one now. Hold on a sec. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. All right, I'll get you that one at another time. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Let's go write some reports on your mountain there. Already spoke about yet is something he mentioned about the faceless, which he didn't say this faceless specifically, but he said the organization. But he said that 6 years ago he lost his fiance and Benny lost his brother, and implied it was because of them, which is interesting and something that is news to us. What the fuck? Chris, I've just been fucking struck by a truck on the fucking mountain.
In 9?
A fucking truck with a cone on the front just ran me up the fucking mountain. God.
Oh, alright, I am 76.
It's him. It's the it's the chicken man. You bet the fuck.
Christ.
Shit. Fucking gun's out of ammo. Richard, don't do this, man. I'm warning you. Don't. You come one step fucking closer, I'll shoot you. You understand me? I've got him at gunpoint. He's got a hammer out. We're on the side of the mountain up from Edgar's house.
Yep, I'm almost there.
I'm sick of this shit. You know what? How about you put the hammer down and you put your hands in the air, Richard? Don't you? Fuck!
Operation completed successfully.
Sir, don't move. Sir, don't move. Uh, 78's, this is right. Dark, are you with me? It's a dark is down. Referred to as the Chicken Man, also known as Richard Fritz.
That was fucking crazy. Damn. We finally got bonked by the chicken man. And nothing beats a giant cock laying the hammer. Listen, it had to happen at some point. It had to happen at some point. And my gun was out of ammo too. So it was so perfect for the click click. Actual horror movie. It's just like a horror movie, man. Just a chicken stream. Spoilers. Spoilers about who the chicken man is. Spoilers. Yeah, the chicken man is Toby. And I think he might be on kick. Now? Yeah. That was a cool scene, dude. Yeah, that was sick. Oh, wait. I think I'm down the hill for Chris. I think I must have moved down the hill. He's treating me. The cock is live on Git. The fact I was writing a report.
Dog,
Oh, God.
are you okay?
No, man, I know.
He's up here. He's up here. Sorry, I mean, Fred, who's the other marshal? He's more south of you. Dark's more south of you.
Gosh. Put me on your shoulder for a second and put me back down. It'll help Chris out. Thank you. Oh, God.
There we go.
It was him, gosh. It was the chicken man.
Chicken man.
His name is
It's the
Richard
Chicken
Fritz.
Man.
He's also known as the Chicken Man. Lit him
Man.
up with 6 rounds from my revolver. Didn't do anything to him, so. He drives a black in color, looks like a Sabre Turbo with red headlights. I don't know if he had it. He was seen here about 15 minutes ago, sitting out front of Edgar's house.
Oh shoot. He's been hit in the head by so he's bleeding a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
I feel dizzy, man.
Not surprised.
All right, I'm just going to keep applying some bandages here.
I think the joke was a local. Yeah, that was pretty. That's not what I fucking expected, dude. That's not what I fucking expected. That. I heard the honking and I thought it was like a train.
All right. Looks like we don't have any EMS on duty, so I'm just going to transport him down to CMC. I got him stable for now. I've just wrapped the back of his head with bandages and applied some ice packs as well. So,
Okay.
At least the sky's pretty.
all right, I'm going to go ahead and transport him to CMC. I did stabilize him with some ice packs and bandages to the back of his head. He was wielding a hammer, so he does have a quite a lick on the back of his head. So, but I've stopped the bleeding. Not for now, so I'm going to get him to CMC. Can I get a police escort to CMC as well?
That was crazy.
Hang in there, dark.
I'm hanging, man.
I'm just gonna lift you up here. Oh, God. Watch your head.
I've never been hit that fucking hard before.
Yeah, I lit him up with 6 rounds of my revolver, and he didn't even get. He was not even phased. All right, 025 is 76 to CMC with 147.
Dude, has anyone got a clip of us getting hit by that fucking truck? I need to I need to see it back, dude. That was crazy. Listen, there is now no doubt for anybody that the Chicken Man's fucking... He's fucking some form of crazy guy with invulnerability. Okay, we can mute the Doom music now.
He was seen in a big semi, not without the trailer, with a giant
It's
fork,
terrifying.
a giant spike in the front to kind of flip a vehicle. That's what Dark was radioed to me when before I got here.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god.
I firm. Yeah, so he normally drives a black and colored Sabre Turbo with red headlights, but he was driving a black semi. He was driving a black semi with a giant like cone-shaped ramming thing in the front to kind of flip vehicles. Yeah, pretty much.
We got Mad Maxed, yeah. Witness me. Nobody witnessed. Nobody witnessed us. It's a very sad day.
Yeah, he has a way of just disappearing as well, so. Alright, 025 is 23 CMC. Ark, you still with us?
Just a bit.
Okay. We're almost there.
Talk to Skip. Classic.
Alright, we're gonna get
Classic.
Dr. Skip to take care of you. Skip. Head trauma, blunt force.
Skip.
Help it, please.
Can I do the thing yet? No.
You're gonna be okay, Doc.
I hope so.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Like I just got smacked over the head by a guy that's fucking 7 feet tall.
Jesus Christ.
Help me down, Miller.
Come on, on my shoulder, on my shoulder. There we go, mate.
Where's me glasses? Anyone give me glasses?
I did not
Yeah,
get
yeah.
your glasses.
I did. They were right on the ground next to you.
Thanks, mate. You didn't chase after or nothing, did
Oh, hey, by the time I was up there, they were long gone.
you? Yeah.
We got airborne and everything up. We thermaling.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna stick around.
So who is he? I don't think I met this guy.
I hope you never do. Richard Fritz goes by the Chicken Man.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
What is he like? Is he like a criminal or like?
I don't know, man. He's a psycho. He's a psycho. Is what he is.
Uh,
I don't know why he's got currently some kind of obsession with me, some kind of obsession with Edgar de Castillo up there in Grapeseed. That's the reason I was there, because he keeps breaking into the house where Edgar's staying. Well, it doesn't even seem like he's breaking in. There's no evidence of break-ins. He just appears in the house.
mm-hmm.
And I was up there writing a report about it, and I hear some fucking honking on the mountain. And I turn around, and all I see is the front end of a 18-wheeler with a Mad Max fucking spike on the front. It goes right under my car, and the next thing I see is the night guy fucking spinning around. I land on the fucking roof. I hit my head on the ceiling of the car. I get out, and he's walking down the fucking mountain towards me with a hammer out.
He bonneted you.
He what?
He bonneted you.
With a fucking 18-wheeler, yeah, man.
Jesus Christ. Lucky to be alive, to be honest. Red could have popped like a grape.
Yeah. I warned him and everything, but he wouldn't stop coming. I put one in his shoulder, one in his chest, and then it didn't stop him. He just kept coming, so I turned to run, and the last thing I see is a fucking hammer coming at my head, and that's it.
Jesus Christ.
You better not be fucking laughing right now, Miller.
No, I ain't laughing at it. I'm baffled. But why they call him the Chicken Man?
Because he wears a fucking chicken mask.
You got bonneted by a 7-foot chicken mask wearing psychopath.
Yeah, why don't I give you his fucking number and you can go meet him for yourself?
I'm good.
mate?
I'm good, you know?
So we'll remember this when he comes knocking at your door.
Yeah, if I ever hear the Chicken Man, I know he's serious.
Listen, if you just see anyone with red glowing eyes, just run.
Red glowing eyes, chicken mask. Is it the mask that's got the glowing eyes or him with the glowing eyes?
Him.
Okay. Noted. I'll keep well clear. Well, if you need my help, just give me a bell, especially if you're going anywhere near the Chicken Man.
Thanks, Miller.
No problem. Oh, cheerio, guys.
Take it easy, mate.
So you were
Good head.
just writing a report.
Yeah, I was up on the mountain overlooking Edgar's house, keeping an eye out, writing a report. Next thing I know, I hear honk honk, turn around. Next thing I see is that fucking spike.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I put 6 revolver rounds into him. And I know I hit him.
Ain't worth it. Don't do nothing. I think I heard him as I was kind of blacking out between consciousness and unconsciousness. I think he played a recording of someone saying, mission complete, target something or other. I don't know.
Target eliminated? Maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that. Go get my car, man. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't need to end up back in the hospital, Chris.
Has he always talked like that?
Has he always
at
what?
one point in time. Did he always talk like that? In those cryptic recordings? Or did he actually have a voice at one point in time?
I mean, as far as I've known, I think that's how he's what he's been like. But you know that book that was dropped off? I made a report about it. He I think dropped this book off at the marshal office just yesterday, and it seemed to be a fucking. It's old, man, real old shit, and it seemed to be like the history of him, of Richard Fritz. And, you know, whether or not I believe it is one thing, but it states that he was alive like hundreds of years ago, if not longer. And and he's had this obsession with death, you know, for a long time now. Try to, I think, take death's power. Exactly, you know, the details of that, I don't fucking know. But the book said that he carved out his own vocal cords so that he couldn't make a deal with death. There was no chance of it.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that to himself.
Jesus.
I love that Mars was turned into the supernatural entity bureau. Dude, it really is the fucking X-Files, man.
So one can assume he's not very good friends with Norman Bones.
No. You know, one time he was coming after me, and I saw him up the hill. And so I crossed the bridge to the lighthouse, and he couldn't come anywhere near me, man. He couldn't cross that bridge yet. And I was on the other end of the bridge, and he couldn't come anywhere close to me.
Interesting. So in a way, Norman's banished him from the lighthouse?
Norman's cursed him, yeah. Well, whether or not it was Norman or, you know, some other... I don't think it was Norman. Norman's a more recent addition to the four. But I think it was Death Before Norman, yeah. We come in peace. That's crazy, yeah. It's a crazy thing to say here.
I mean, I wonder if, I don't know, with talks of horsemen and things like that, I wonder if he's one of them.
I don't think so. I think he's something else. Something... I don't know. I don't think he's one of the four. Oh my god. Fuck is Lucas doing, man? My car, I think it's up to the right, I think. It's in
I
this
saw
ditch
it.
somewhere.
Saw it down here before we left, but local might have taken it.
Yeah, it's possible. I was just, she just parked right here. Or maybe a bit further up. And, Yeah, I just got the shit fucking flying.
Do you own that vehicle, or is that
No,
a
no, no.
Craig or
It's
Weiss?
yeah, I think it's a wise thing. It's alright. Just as long as local though got it.
Okay.
Just get me back to the office, man. You won't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I guess if you could make that report instead of me, that'd be appreciated, and I'll add my statement.
Yeah, I already put one up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fucking hell. Oh, I didn't check for fucking any Hermes tweets today. Hermes. Hermes Trismegistus. Fucking faceless number who? I don't know. Dude, there's too much shit to even think about. I'm literally trying to, like, figure out all the shit that's going on right now. It's just, this story is fucking massive, man. Like, on one hand, we've got everybody in communication with the faceless.
I'm a little concerned about his interest in Edgar now.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I can tell you, Edgar, the conversations, I say conversations, the things that the Chicken Man has said to Edgar so far that Edgar can remember is that he's going to rescue him. And then the second one was he's going to take him to a party.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what that means, but Edgar's been kidnapped once. I wouldn't want him to be kidnapped by the Chicken Man, because it's, yeah. Oh, God. I just had a really bad thought. Didn't the book on the Chicken Man say that he, like, passes between purgatory and the mortal realm, like, every fucking 7 years or something? Yeah. I can't remember exactly what it was.
You said
What about...
Edgar has ties to Norman, right?
Yeah, he does.
Does he have any ties to Pestilence at all?
Direct ties, I don't know. Like, do I think they've spoken or anything before? Again, I also don't know. But I know people who were connected with Edgar have ties with Pestilence. And after that conversation I had with Pestilence yesterday, he suggested that he had the knowledge of Edgar and where he was. So there's something going on there. Whether Edgar's aware of it or not is a different question.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's any sort of ties, because he mentioned the Chicken Man saying something that's going to bring him to a party, and I can't help but think, is he going to deliver him to Pestilence or...
Yeah.
Because I mean, falls under the realm of supernatural. I mean, putting 6 bullets in him that phase him.
No, it is.
Barrett did the same thing to Pestilence too. So
I've got to get my fucking cork board out, man, and try and put tires between everything because there is so much shit. You know, I mean, just looking at the faceless, we've got Operation Dread Torrent, Blood in the Street with Class 2s. And then connected with the faces, we've got this group called the Oracle that, as we believe they're helping us to an extent. Dr. Kiga of Humane Labs was an ex-employee of the faces, suggested that we go and find the Oracle to take down the faces. Now, the Oracle has been kind of communicating with me through notes and have indicated, certain things, specifically that Operation Dread Torrent has like 7 suppliers in the sea. And then, you carry on, and then, you got all these people supplying weapons to the city. That's one avenue. But then the faces could also be tied in. No, we know the faces is tied in with Pestilence through Dr. Kiga's torture and subsequent infection that night in the sewers. So they're working together to an extent. So that poses the question: is faces war? Is faces the fucking third horseman? Which I don't know whether they are or not.
yeah.
And then you've got fucking the faces turning up at Edgar's house, the other day, and then he gets kidnapped not too long after. And one of them tweets out, tee off, so they suggested to be involved. And this guy's name is Hermes Trismegistus, which means Hermes thrice great, right? So does that mean there's 3 head members of the fucking faces? I don't know. But Hermes Trismegistus was this fucking Greek philosopher guy that might have been a god. It might have been just a man. I don't fucking know. But then this guy tweets out, there's as above, so below, which is straight from this thing called a green tablet, which is listed in the Hermetic text. And what the fuck does that mean, man? I don't know.
Yeah. And I also was talking with Perry yesterday.
Why is caramel so
I got an
important?
official statement. I was literally trying to work on that.
Stop it. Stop it.
And stuff has just been one thing after the other so far. But she was checking up on Dr. Krieger in the hospital. And you know how he has those 4 seals carved into him?
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them are crossed out. And then the other 2 have the black vein fever creeping right around the same rate towards the other 2.
So report by that.
Not yet. I've been trying to get that interview sorted out and transcribed.
Right? You don't even have to transcribe it. At least put the important bits in a debrief and get it in a report, because I need to. That's it's interesting.
Yeah, that happened yesterday, or she told me about that yesterday, so that's why I submitted. I told her, I asked her, are you willing to submit an official statement about it? She says yes. So, it was just I literally haven't had time to breathe to sit down and work on it, because there's also another thing that I'm working on with Abby Donovan, who had been in contact with Shang Lu. Former doctor, might have ties to Pestilence as well. She's actually texting me right now.
Abby, yeah.
Yeah, Perry called me last night, said that, she's worried about her. She's at the lighthouse. I don't know what she's doing. So I drove up there and I saw her, and Abby was texting me like weird Japanese letters, basically, don't come looking for me. I'm sick, but not the kind that you think. It's dangerous. So I'm trying to get Abby to talk, because I have a feeling she's been talking with Pestilence. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get all that shit in a report.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. You just I'm gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna put my fucking feet up and just try and put all this shit together for a minute, because it's just been a lot on my head. So, okay, all right. Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna head up to the observatory. I think.
All right. Sounds good.
I think we need to case board, chat. We haven't case boarded in a long time. We gotta do it. And I'm not even gonna put anything on the board. Like, I'm literally just gonna fucking write things down. There's so much to add in that case board. Yep, it's insane. This is not correct. Okay, you know what? I don't care. Okay, it's got scuff. Spit up. Or Sixton's case board. Sixton got a case board? I don't want to see it just in case there's spoilers on there. Hello? Like, this car won't move. Am I scuffed it? Jenny's calling. Hello?
Doc, I don't know what I did, but
Sorry?
I have a chicken man following me.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know what I did.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what I did either, but the guy just fucking ran me off a mountain and hit me over the head with a hammer. I just got out of the hospital.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need help?
I don't know. He was outside my house. He knows where I live. He was outside my house, across the road at the church.
Where do you live?
Behind you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll get someone. I'll come up there as well if I can get a call fucking started. Just be careful, and obviously just run. I'll be honest, it's my best advice, because I shot the guy fucking twice in the chest, and another monster shot him 6 times, and it didn't fucking do nothing.
Well, I have more for you. He was coughing.
Yeah, I saw that.
So is he sick too?
I think it's possible, yeah. He's said to me, you know how he talks. He said,
He's here.
I can't remember.
Oh, he's back.
He's there. Oh, fuck me, I can't get it.
Yep.
Just,
Yep.
you gotta get out of there, Jenny.
We're just staring. It's fine.
Crash
We're just staring. He's smoking. It's
Yeah.
it's
Come
it's
pull a car
fine.
out for me.
It's
Okay.
just staring and smoking. No threat, right? No threat
The
at all,
chicken
right?
man's up in Palito. Yeah, hopefully not.
He's just staring and smoking. I mean, maybe he's just intrigued by me. Maybe he likes the color of my hair.
Oh,
Yep, maybe. Okay, listen, we'll be up there soon, okay? Just if he makes a move like that, he tries to come at you, just run. Get in your car and drive, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. I don't.
Why am my cars aren't working, Chris?
there.
It's not, it's got a light bulb. Why has it got a light bulb? Get in
I
it.
don't know.
Done, so I'm going to the Parking garage here, coming out, going right, northbound. Stand by. On left, westbound integrity, jumping on the freeway. Westbound Del Perro.
Dark.
Is
Westbound Del
the
Perro
car
freeway.
working?
Hold on.
So westbound Del Perro.
Yeah.
Up to the.
Can you not see it?
North Rockford.
Can you not see it?
Going down, going south.
No, I can see it. I was just making an hour.
Okay.
Give me keys, yeah.
Can you go to Jimbo?
Yeah, EMS has got Jimbo, so they're taking him into hospital now, but I gotta head to Polito. Hi, Paul, have you made contact with Jenny at all? Or what?
No, I've been waiting for you guys. I have no context as to what's going on and who the fuck the chicken man is.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, I just got a call from her saying that the guy was like staring at her from his house and things like that, but about 10-15 minutes ago, he attacked me up by grape seeds, so he's a very dangerous individual. Peach, wasn't she supposed to be going to the fucking hospital? I'll give Jenny a call, see if I can get an update.
Yeah, no, when we need 77th, and might be tackled, but when the chicken man shows up, everybody's there to help, huh?
Well, yeah, because he tried to kill a marshal earlier. I'm gonna attempt to make contact.
Channel 9, Dark. Channel
Literally
9.
get attacked by people. And
Hello?
that's
Jenny, you okay?
All the way in fucking Toledo when you
Immediately,
said
everything
that.
around me, they all just started dying around me.
Where are you?
He killed my dog in my yard.
You still at your house?
Yeah, he killed my
Okay,
dog.
stay on the phone with me. Alright, well, she's down at the house on the western side of GOH in Polito. It's going to be on Procopio Promenade. Okay. Jenny, we've got officers there, and I'll be there in a second, okay?
He's already gone. He's already gone. Mark, when he comes close to me, it hurts.
In what way?
He was like car length away from me, and my chest started to it started to get tight, and it started to hurt.
Okay, I'll be there soon, and we'll talk in person, alright?
Okay.
Alright, bye-bye. Yeah, she said, I just got off the phone with Jenny. She said he's left the area already. But let's get a statement from Jenny and just code 6 that he typically drives a black and color muscle car with red headlights, just like a Sabre Turbo.
I'll have a look around Toledo.
Was the other third recovered from Weasel News?
Yeah,
According to
but
last
let's say
time,
you
all
got
set.
him.
Yep. Where do you guys need me?
I think we're good for units up here in Polito. No additionals needed.
Copy.
21176 to ass boost.
Units up in here in Polito. Let's go to channel 3. I'm gonna be out with at Jenny's house now. She said that he killed a pet. So can I get people in the backyard as well? Looks like we got some injured locals. Just start documenting this, please. Yeah. You okay, Jenny?
he killed my dog without touching it. He didn't even touch that dog. He didn't pull anything. He didn't use anything. He got close to it on the other side of the fence and it just died. It was all of them. It was everyone in my backyard. It was my neighbors, anybody. The woman on the street over there. But her body's gone and I don't know what happened. Like she was there, Doc. She was there. And
I
he just
believe you.
walked up behind her and she just died. And then he came close to me. And he got close to me and it started to hurt. It started to hurt. It still hurts. It's like I don't know. It was like in my chest.
And you're still feeling that pain now?
Yeah, I yes, but it's not like it's like after being hurt. Not like like when the pain's still there, but it's not as bad.
Sure, yeah. But what can you describe the pain?
I don't know how to describe it. It just hurt in my chest. He got closer and closer, and he was stood like we were this far away from each other, Doc. This far, and it started to hurt. And it started in my chest, and then it moved down my leg, and it just hurt.
Ooh. Have you been messing with the Luigi board again?
Said some other things as well.
What kind of thing?
Said he's sick.
You said he's sick? Oh.
Yeah. I told him that we should have personal boundaries and stay car length away from each other. I don't know if the people in my yard is still there, but he hurt them too. Yeah, oh wait, they are.
And they were there when we got here.
Yeah. He was here. He was between my car with him, and he walked to here, and both of them just looked at him, and then they were like this.
Have you ever met him before today?
No. The first time I saw him was the day that he was following Snow. That was it. The day that he was following you and Snow, and that was it.
Oh my god, Jeb, I did it. I did it.
Okay. What was he wearing?
The jacket, the one from the old statues.
The brown jacket?
Yeah.
Did he have a mask on?
At first. Yeah.
Did he take it off?
He left. And then I mean, I remember him walking up to me, but I don't really remember what he was wearing. And
right.
don't. He came back, and I can't. It's just pain.
Okay. Was he? Did he arrive in his car? In the? Or was he arrive? Did he arrive on foot?
He arrived in a car. Or I think, yeah, a car, like a muscle car.
Okay. Okay. So other than him saying that he was sick, did he say anything else to you, or?
Yes, but I can't remember what.
Okay.
Is there anywhere you maybe want to bury him?
Probably across the road at the church, please.
I can call a vegetarian down and stuff. We take a look at him.
He's dead, Peach.
She.
Oh no.
Sorry about those guys.
I remember her. I know what she's like.
Okay. Has he called you or anything before, or is this literally the second contact you ever had?
This is the first real contact I ever had. Last time he just drove past me.
Okay. There's not much I can do, really. I'm really sure this happened. Like I said, I had a run-in with him today myself.
Is he going to make me sick?
Yeah.
It didn't snow that day.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's just the berry though. I don't think he really did.
Well, I think, unfortunately, there's really not a lot we can do about this guy. Obviously, if he comes back, you call me or you call us. It's a very difficult situation. I mean, we had this, nearly a decade ago with Miss Jones, and I think there was a lot we could do back then. And like I said, we, both me and Chris over there, we put probably a total of 6 to 10 rounds into him, and he did nothing. I mean, he drove down a mountain driving an 18-wheeler with a pointed nose, and flipped me off the mountain, and then came after me with a hammer. This guy is, I mean, we both know the guy's unhinged, but extremely dangerous, like you've seen in that. I don't know how he managed to kill people without even going near them. And I'm very sorry about your dog. But the best advice I can give is you see him, you run the other direction.
It's right there. It's called Peckerwood.
Oh, just run away.
Genuinely, I hate that that's my advice.
He's a drink.
But there's no other advice that I can, at this time, give to anybody with this guy other than get as far away as possible.
I remember back in the day, yeah. That's all we could ever say.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell you that, this whole thing is being actively investigated by myself. I'm trying to figure out what we can do about him. But, you've got my number. If you think of anything else, if you remember what else he said, or have any idea why, he might be coming after you, or threatening you or anything, just, give me a ring, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, thank you.
Do you need anything? Yeah.
No, I think I'm fine. Thank you,
Okay.
all of you, for coming up here.
It's all right. What about an ambulance for the pain?
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, do you want to listen to my impression?
Yeah. Sure.
Buck, buck, buck. Is that pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah, great.
Thanks. Yeah, Jeb and I were practicing it and stuff.
Just
We have a
Jeb,
plan.
You a clock too? Have a
Oh,
plan?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what's your plan?
Look. H and I are gonna go undercover as animals, and we're gonna be your new pets. And then he's gonna come back to kill your new pets, but it's gonna be us, and then we're gonna be there. Prize. Then we're gonna pull out our guns and shoot them.
Yeah. Arf, 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 arf.
Meow.
Only the best work in this case, Jenny, as you can see.
Clearly, I'm overwhelmed with how smart that plan is.
Yeah, but fursuits are really expensive. I
Right.
know because I was looking into it. So, and this, I don't think it's gonna come out of our budget. So you might have to pay for our fursuit.
Mm.
I don't think the PD budget or the state budget covers fursuits because like in the past people have gotten fursuits, but they got it. They said they were doing it for investigative purposes, but they actually just went to a furry convention in Ohio, and then they
How did
came
I
back
get here?
and they contracted a lot of STDs,
Who
and then
hired
they
these
brought
guys?
it back to the city, and then there was just a widespread syphilis outbreak, all because of
yeah.
fursuits.
I
And ever
remember that.
since then, they stopped supplying us with fursuits.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah,
Also, can
so
we get a
that's
tour
why
of
you
your
have to
house?
cover this fursuit.
Sorry, what?
Can we get a tour of your house?
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Like I said, Jenny, you need anything, just give me a call, alright?
Thanks. Thanks. Be safe. The door's back here.
Okay. 009, I got a statement from Jenny. He doesn't seem to be here anymore, so we're good to clear out. I think Jeb and Peach are getting a tour of her house, but it's not important, so I can call this code 4. Thank you for the backup. Oh, but I'm gonna come catch up with you at the church, alright?
Okay.
It's my internet, guys. My internet's fucking up big time. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just keeping the dog company.
No. Listen, this guy's pretty dangerous. I figured I'd fill you in rather than Jeb and Peach, but his name's Richard Fritz. He's been around for a very long time. He doesn't have a profile. We don't have his state ID yet, but back in the day, he used to torment people, chase after them, attack them with hatchets and hammers, and he's been back around recently. You know, he attacked me today. He's attacked me with his vehicle prior. He doesn't really talk. He doesn't sound like he... the information that we have, and it's unconfirmed, that he doesn't have vocal cords. Instead, he speaks through, like, recordings, like tape recordings that he kind of edits and plays back.
Oh my god.
But we believe it's tied in with, you know, the whole lighthouse situation to an extent. So that's the
Of course it is. Oh
kind of
my
shit we're
God.
dealing with. But on a positive note, I saw you you got a pretty good interrogation the other night. Last night, was it?
Oh yeah, I have the audio footage. I'm gonna start transcribing it during the meeting today. Yep, that was like a bomb, you know.
Yeah. So it was good that it's good that, you know, those people finally getting justice. You think he's telling the truth though?
I think so. I mean, he was a suspect in both murders. There was never an investigation into Tommy DeVito's alleged murder. There's never been a body that was recovered. There's no autopsy. He's not legally declared dead. So I can't really do anything with that. But in the Elia case and the Cassie case, he was a suspect. Probably not the most likely suspect in the Cassie one, but he was a suspect. We did think about it, Flores and I. We
I
were able
saw
to get
your
details, so you know.
Yeah, I saw your highlighted bit in the subpoena that said something along the lines of that previously Lang had stated he knew who killed Cassie, That they were dangerous people. Was that accurate?
Yeah. We arrested him for his warrant. So he had a warrant for like robbing a bank or something like that. So we arrested him for it. And as I was bringing him into the cell, he goes, "When are you guys, finally gonna catch the person that killed Cassie?" And at that time, Flores and I thought that no one knew that she was dead, right? Because obviously her profile had been tampered with, her body was dumped in the water, so whoever did it probably didn't expect us to find her. Or if we did find her, because of the fake ID and the fact that her DNA was no match, she had no fingerprints, they probably thought we would be unable to identify that as Cassie.
Where was she dumped? Though?
So
You
when
don't mind me asking.
she was dumped off of Sustancia Road in the water,
Hmm. How did you find her?
There's a 911 call about. Let me get the exact words actually. There's a 911 call, I think, about the body floating in the water, and then about strange men wearing all black dumping her off.
Oh shit. Okay.
So there's a 911 from a local fisherman, saying that there's a girl floating in the water, lifeless. And then another one, strange men in all black driving up to shore, not sure but looks sketchy. And you just responded to that and found the body on the shore. So she was dumped in the water. According to Buddha, he took her out on a boat off of Sustancia, shot her, body fell over water, and then he ditched a gun off of Sustancia in the water. We went scuba diving for it yesterday, but we couldn't find it. But it has been a month, and I know ADMC likes going down to that beach, and they just brandish their class 2s and shoot at the people on the jet skis. I don't know why they do it, but they do it frequently. So I think if anything, they probably found the gun.
Okay.
Get the shovel, Jen.
So obviously he made those comments about when are we gonna catch your murder, and that intrigued me. So we decided we were gonna have to interrogate him. And then the next time we caught him for a crime, I interrogated him, and he stated that he knew that she was dead because he'd gotten a phone call stating that she was dead and that her body had been taken care of and would never be found. He said the face was
Yeah.
dead.
I was about to get to that. I was going to ask directly about the face that's been involved. Because she had a card on her body, right?
A blue one, but I think the blue one means you're in good standing with them, no?
No, the
If
blue
the
one's
black one means you're marked for death.
the blue one's like it's still a warning. You know, you're still marked, but it's the lowest level, yeah.
I feel like if they actually did it, she'd have a black card on her.
I'd agree. I'd agree with you, yeah.
He
And,
didn't
you know,
outright name them as the faceless, but he was obviously insinuating it, but he said he lied, so.
okay. If I find anything on my end when it comes to that, I'll let you know. I'll have a dig through and see if I can sift through anything. You know, there was one thing, yeah? And let's get some privacy for a sec. Wait. Drop my pen. Fuck. There was a text message. When did Cassie get broken out?
On the 13th of February or the 14th? I don't know, probably depends on, time stuff.
Okay, bear with me and I'm gonna go grab this text message. So, on the 14th at 21:47, the faceless gets a text message. The text message reads, 2 more birds have been delivered to Charlie at the safe location. Ready and waiting. Preparations have been advanced for, and then it's a hashtag Operation Skynode. Does that mean anything to you, the date or anything like that?
You said Sky Note?
Yeah.
So we assume Shirley in this case means CJ?
That's my assumption, yeah.
I'm gonna go meet up with Abby Donovan.
Okay, alright. Can you chuck me some IFX, please? I just need a few. Keep me going. Need some painkillers for this fucking headache I've got. Cheers, mate.
But yeah, I'm gonna be meeting with her, so just heads up.
Okay, alright, thanks.
Hello?
Yeah. So I don't know whether that's... I was wondering whether that might have been connected in some capacity. Wow.
I mean, it could be from the first interrogation I have with Buddha. He said that he wanted to keep Cypress away from the faceless, but he already said that he lied in it.
Well, Lang's also mocked by the faces as well.
Yeah.
He's been found with a card on his person, so... And then obviously you had that conversation with him as well. So... Yeah, this is,
I mean, it could be. I have a bunch more questions I want to ask Lang now that I had a night to sleep over it, because... I mean, he did say that they were involved. So he said Cypress was involved in Cassie's breakout. So I want to know where they harbored her, and if he says anything about an island, then we probably know that that face was connected.
That's interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So I think she was broken out on February 13th, and something that we took note of was on February 14th, Alfonso Sebastian texts CJ, package has been locked away and put in the package room. And
he was working for DLC at the time, right?
No, I think he had been fired already.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we assumed that the package was Cassie.
Yeah.
I subpoenaed Lang's phone from Monday until yesterday.
Honestly, I think you might have gotten away with getting a lot longer than that, given, the whole Ilya murder and everything.
Yeah, I think I'll probably write another one once I get this one, because I want to see, because he did state at first that it was the faces that did it, and that he wants to keep Cypress away from the faces, and even though he's not scared of them, he respects their power and their influence, and he's not dumb, and he requested the whole interrogation to be sealed, which I did. But so I'm just wondering, like, are they pressuring him into taking the fall for the murder? But why would you pressure someone into taking the fall for a murder that is out of statute that no one could get got for,
I mean, it's possible, kind of manipulating and pushing people is definitely part of their MO, but, taking the fall for some murders from a while back seems strange. I mean, what's more their MO is kind of what you were speaking to me about, that Lang and Charlie were, talking about Skipper because they were worried about his safety, right? Was it accurate? Or no?
Yeah, I think that's really what it came down to.
I think that would more the kind of thing is that they'd threaten somebody else rather than being like, go to prison, for a few years and, we'll leave you be. It doesn't really seem like they're a MO. But it's worth investigating. I mean, yeah, I know it started off from him shooting Larry, right? And who else?
Yeah, Larry Knox and Renato Ortiz. He spoke about Cyprus law and that they were traitors and treasonous, and they got what they deserved, and they're now dead to him.
Fucking hell. Okay.
And I think because that happened, because of what they did, and how it violated Cyprus law and made him reflect on the 3 people he claims to have killed, and he realized that they didn't deserve it. It's just the way he was speaking about the murders, it just didn't seem like it was made up, like... Just didn't.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could always just reinterrogate him and kind of get some details only the killers would know, you know, and see if you can ask him specific things like that. But I was thinking about, you know, if he shot. Did he actually shoot Larry?
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Fucking hell. Okay. I might try and use that to our advantage because Larry has also been, you know, tied with the faceless as well. And so maybe I can try and put some pressure on Larry to kind of flip on Lang a bit and his relation with the faceless as well.
I mean, I think he will because what it sounded like to me is they both got bled out of Cyprus. It seems like Cyprus is falling apart. The statement that Larry Knox gave to Quango was Lang Buddha kidnapped me and Bubbles and shot us. Cyprus is a cult full of Zakites and they are broke. Leah is the spawn of Satan.
What the fuck? Yeah, it sounds pretty,
So, yeah, you can probably skip. You can probably flip them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me know how that goes with Lang and everything. But seems like you got a handle.
Yeah, I'll reinterrogate him. I have a lot more questions to ask, and I'm probably gonna ask, he take a psyche eval.
What do you think?
Well, just to make sure, I feel like you come turn yourself in and confess to 3 murders, waive your right to statute of limitations. Probably makes sense to make sure that the guy is of a sound mind, you know?
It's probably a good idea. You cover your ass, yeah. Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
I gotta call
but,
it
I mean,
justice,
with the way he was
but...
talking, he'll probably play out. Ooh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Alright, it was good catching up, Opal. Thank you for the help.
Sure.